What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Minato here, and we're back with some more Dokkan battle. So we just had the JP data download for STR Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black EZAs, and along with that, the tech of Vegito Bluesies. But obviously, the biggest hype here is the Into King Vegeta, the GOAT, the god of the game right now. Very, very strong in it. Further, he's actually pretty solid, right? We have his details here. I did translate them, but let's go ahead and just hop into a few things first. So I guess we'll talk about the EZA weakness for Esther Rose and Tech Vegito Blue. So the category weakness is Future Saga. So obviously that's going to be pretty easy to go ahead and get done. I guess I could bring up the Future Saga. Is there a way I can bring up the Future Saga category from here? I can go like Legendary Power. Then I can obviously to the new LR. Perfect right here. Bam. And then Future Saga. So again, basically for the first like half, you're gonna run just AGO units. Like, you know, AGO Trunks probably just demolishes it. AGO Goku Black has to use. Let's go. AGO Rose, right? You can be like this Amos and just destroy it, right? So that's gonna be pretty easy from there. Then if you go all the way down here, it's obviously Tech Vegito Blue. Okay, so actually they disable. Okay, it's AGO and STR. Super AGO and STR, huh? No way. That's weird. Can I zoom in more? It's weird. Oh, let me see. So it's STR and AGL that he disables, which makes sense. Okay. I don't know why STR actually. It's kind of weird, but okay. So you can't run STR units, obviously. I mean, by the time you get there, you're gonna run int units. Even int Rose could be pretty good there. It's really just gonna be this unit right here that kind of carries, and then you just kind of run the rest of the units and kind of slide through it. It's not going to be difficult easy. Funny enough, the androids are going to nullify this guy's super attack once he gets here, so this could be a pretty solid easy. If you have the androids, yeah, if you have the androids, this will be a pretty solid EZA to like get very high up because they nullify his super attack, right? Because it's a blast super. So you could run the androids on there, and that could actually be pretty good. So that's cool. Okay, cool from there. So we can get rid of those. We can get rid of this right here. I guess here's the super striking Vegeta. Let's just talk about him real quick. He seems pretty solid, right? He has some interesting things in his kit that we could talk about right here. So his leader skill, it's int and physical types key 3 and then 70% to HP attack and defense. Worthless, that doesn't matter. He raises defense 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack, which is a pretty good effect right there. Raising defense, lowering attack. I think it would obviously be awesome if this guy stacked defense, but at least having the 30% defense raised 1 turn, I definitely will take that here. He gets key 4 and 70% attack and defense. I really like this key 4 here. I think that's pretty powerful. He gets an additional 10% attack and defense per Pure Saiyan category ally on the team. He has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy when your entire team consists of Pure Saiyan's category allies. Then he gets an additional 50% defense and a medium chance to perform a critical hit when there's a Vegeta's family category ally other than this character attacking in the same turn. This is one thing I should bring up on the side here. And then, so all that's pretty solid so far, right? But this last bit right here, I kind of want to focus on just a little bit. It's essentially a support buff that is actually additive together, right? Let me bring up 2 units right here that can kind of show you how it looks like just as comparison. Where is Broly and Paragus here? There he is. Perfect. Okay, so essentially this unit does actually end up giving that support buff right there, 25% attack and defense to Pure Saiyan and Vegeta family category allies. That's actually a 50% support buff, right? So if you take a look here, Pure Saiyan and Vegeta's family, 25% attack and defense, right? But there's actually no symbol here that says and, right? So usually with those characters, it is actually a support buff that's additive. You can take, for example, Margarita, right? We know Margarita, her support buff is 20% to Universe 11. No, wait, where is it? Realm of God, Siblings Bond, and then Bond of Master and Disciple, I believe. So she gives 20% attacking defense to each of those characters. You see that there's no symbol in between there. But then we take a look at Broly and Paragus right here. And we see that he actually does have this additional symbol right here. Well, this additional text, I guess you could say. Where is his passive skill? This side's kind of... This passive's up here, is it? Yeah, I just completely scroll past it. We see this right here. This means and. That means that the buff is not with both categories, right? Obviously, he's not giving 80% support. So, this guy actually does give 50% attack and defense to basically every Vegeta in the team, in the game, which is insane. This is this alone makes this guy like a very, very prominent unit, especially for showcases. What are his stats actually? I haven't really looked at his stats yet. His defense is low. I don't know, because he's not going to be putting up the best stats ever for sure. But this 50% support, it's quite good. I wish that he had, and then in Super Battle Road, he has a high chance to stun to defend himself. He lowers attack. I don't know. This guy seems pretty interesting to me. Just general Saiyan Link set, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Pride, Bombardment, Blazing Battle, Super Strike, Shattering Limit. I guess these aren't general Link sets, but yeah, I mean, he links pretty well with the Kid Vegeta, which is pretty nice, right? I'm focusing so much on this King Vegeta right here, but he works pretty well with this guy, right? I think that they link pretty well, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, obviously, let's talk about the Tana bottom banner right here real quick. Then we'll move into Rose and Vegeta Blue again. Special effects in this Tana bottom banner. Nothing really special from what we don't know. This is how it looks like. Looks pretty cool, right? Nothing really too special right there, but yeah. Let's talk about Vegito Blue and STR Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black here. So again, we do know that their EZAs are coming out tonight. I guess I should change this to, again, the schedule. I don't know. Do they have the details here? They do not. So I guess we can move to the Dokkan Wiki just so I can have their details in front of you guys so you guys can actually read it, right? I guess I can close all of this for now. I think it's cool that Vegeta gets a 50% buff. It's something interesting, right? Because that's huge for all these Vegetas. But I'll talk about Rose first real quick. I think that, looking at Rose, right now he just needs a lot of help. I am still really disappointed in how they handled him. They could have obviously made him way better. But I do think that I don't want to go too far without using it before like truly slandering him. If you're able to get this off, he looks pretty solid for sure. And if the super effective, he could do like 8 million attacks. That's what I'm seeing, right? His defense can get like around 450k or so, which is enough to take normals from Red Zone, Omega Shenron, which is, a very, very huge deal, right? And the debuff is nice for Super Battle Road, right? He does support as well. This 50% attack support is going to be so useful in the future. If you get the double super attack, that's going to be quite nasty for him. So you kind of want to go full additional. And then I might give mine like full defensive equips too. I don't know. This Rose, he could be quite interesting for sure. I'm definitely excited to see how he's going to look like in game. Once I actually get him myself with different equipments and use them out. Vegito Blue is quite good. I think I've seen like, in game of him and he looks quite powerful for sure. I just say that this is useless, but besides that, like obviously he's going to be a powerful character. I do think that a little bit from what I've seen, this is really good to get the guaranteed additionals, but this didn't change, right? So people are saying, oh my god, he gets 3 super attacks and he's like 3 or 4 super attacks, he's like 300 400k defense or 380 400k defense, right? I was like, that's good, but again, 30% chances I wouldn't really count on. Medium chances like that. So you could get really unlucky with this guy, but you could also get very lucky with them. And I don't really mind because, again, this is going to be a really fun unit. RNG base is just all over the game anyway, so why not just go crazy? At least he won't be, type of disadvantage, offensively, he won't be held back either, so that's cool. I think the biggest issue with this guy, though, is links. Key links specifically. Overhead and Flash sucks. View Spider is pretty solid, right? But what hurts this guy really badly is that a lot of these top tier fusion units right now, they don't actually have Fuse Spider, which is really weird to say, right? Like the top tier Fuse Spider units don't actually really have Fuse Spider. This unit doesn't have Fuse Spider. The gods don't have Fuse Spider, right? This guy has to transform first. This unit has to transform first, and it's pretty hard. Same with this guy, and the Super Saiyan 4s just don't have it in general, right? STR Vegito needs to transform, right? They need to transform. It's like Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Weirus, and that's like the only relevant units right now. It's kind of weird. I get to Nimbo, I guess. Super 17 is cool, right? But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Skillings are weird, which is why they gave him this, but I think it should have just been 3 key 150% defense, but I don't know. Whatever it is. There's also this right here. I don't know if Proton actually made his thread just yet. Let me double check. But from what I heard, this Vidal's assets were just updated very randomly. I don't know why they're updated. No one really knows why they're actually updated like that, right? But it's very likely that we could see something related to like Broly movie stuff upcoming. Maybe as, you know, the actual April Dokkan Fest, we could see something related to Z Broly again. Maybe transforming movie 8 Z Broly, you know, Best of Broly celebration. Maybe the Fist Goku that like beats Broly movie 8, right? It's because this is very odd that her assets are just updated, and they don't do that stuff just randomly. They do it just like, you know, for example, like all these super strikes, like the super strikes, I believe they were like updated like before like the things came out. I know specifically Proton said like King Vegito was updated recently, right? And obviously ZZ was coming soon, so obviously we have in game now, basically. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that's gonna go off, but that's pretty much it from there. Let me know what you guys think again of these EZAs. I think it's a pretty solid day to download, right? Nothing like too major, but we're getting a lot of good stuff. And yeah, there's nothing really else that drops tonight. It's essentially, well, tomorrow night we're gonna have the Tanabana banner, King Vegeta, this EZA, the EZA banner for Erla Rose 2, right? So good amount of stuff, but thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.